I look like Lord Farquaad, but in real life, I don't. I feel like a prince. I feel like cute. And then on here, I'm just like, Tana Mojo on the Hollywood Fix. I'm feeling f***ed up, oily, and honestly, I have zero clue what's going on. It's in the show name. F***ing look it up. Don't judge me. So the Hollywood Fix is a poppin' YouTube channel. He makes paparazzi videos. Honestly, I'm fascinated by it. How the f*** he finds them, how he knows what to ask them, and why. Honestly, I'm a stan. I watch it like almost every night, and half the time I don't even know who the f*** is in the video. But instead of like watching the show like a normal person, yes, I've heard of Schitt's Creek. Yes, I've heard of Stranger Things. No thanks. That's why we're gonna crack open a drink and go into today's sponsor, which I'm so excited about. Take it away, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, which is a virtual private network, and it's available to use as an app or a browser extension. Surfshark basically lets you place your phone or laptop anywhere in the world. Have you ever wanted to watch a video on YouTube, but it's blocked in your country? Horrible. Just get Surfshark, and now you can watch it because you're in New Zealand, bitch. But you can also use it to change your Netflix libraries, your Hulu, you name it, all these incredible shows that you can't get in America. So like, why not teleport? And you're probably wondering, what else does it offer me? Because I'm a greedy hoe. And let me tell ya, it also encrypts your data to add an extra layer of security when you're online to keep all of your personal information safe and your browsing history hidden. So when you're on your local Starbucks Wi-Fi, no hacker is gonna know what you were looking at. And that is not all, folks. Surfshark can be used on multiple devices. You just need one account. You can use it on your computer, your laptop, your iPad, your Nintendo DS if it can access it. If you guys wanna use Surfshark, use my code Paynter for 83% off. Plus 3 months free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee if you end up hating it, which you won't because you'll be too busy on your futon watching shows you can't watch in America. So try it out and let me know what you're using it for. Are you doing something sketchy? Because if you are, now we're going to the presentation, you guys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. So before this video, I reacted to the Hollywood Fix, which you guys will not be seeing because during that video, I got some breaking news from Nessa, and I already forgot his fucking name. It's in my notes. I have a PowerPoint. We're getting the juice today, okay, guys? Like, it's crazy stuff. That's why we're on this emergency episode. I've just been feeling so old lately, and this is kind of the only way I can somewhat know what's going on with, like, the younger teens these days. The story of it all is familiar. It's very Miley and Mandy, Selena and Demi adjacent.
Yo. Yo, yo. Yeah, I said it twice. Got a problem with that?
Yeah, I do. You don't know why?
Why?
You got a gap back.
I got it fixed.
We have like 4 characters in this story, and I'm referring to them as characters because I once again don't know who they are. Their names are fucking confusing. I had to quit filming this video last week. I thought I was killing it. I still had one of the main girls' names not correct, and I still don't know her name. She finds out that Jaden doesn't like her anymore via these texts when they're dating, and that Jaden has feelings for Nessa, who's her best friend, and Jaden, who's best friends with Josh. Josh used to date Nessa, and Josh still is like in love with Nessa. But then now Jaden breaks up with, what's her name? But then, this is really hard. So I really investigated for this story and made sure I got all the facts right this time. And I listened to the Call Her Daddy episode and did the fucking research. I'm doing the fucking Lord's work. I did not want to listen because that show is honestly so obnoxious. Like, come on over to the High BB show. It's at least a little more chill. I don't even know what's going on. You listen to 4 episodes, you've listened to them all. It's like, bitch, we get how to put like a dick in a we get it. We've learned. We're over it. Take it from past Ryan, start us off. The Hollywood Fix guy rolls up. They definitely don't want him there because he's like the one who like exposed this whole story.
This is so shocking to see y'all as a new couple. How long have you guys been official now?
I don't know anything about that, but
So basically, Jaden and Josh are best friends. Next up, we got Nessa and Mary, best friends. Okay. So Mary is dating Jaden. We're following, right? While Nessa and Josh are dating. But then Nessa and Josh break up like a week ago or some bullshit. While Josh is still best friends with Jaden. But Mary and Jaden broke up because Mary found the text that that Jaden's into Nessa, then denies it, I guess. But now he's caught with her outside like some restaurant. Like, how mortifying is that to be like with your best friend's ex-girlfriend, who's also like the girlfriend's best friend is your girlfriend? I don't even know. It's so hard to explain the calligraphy. It's so hard to explain the diaphragm. No, wait, this is really hard. The flowchart. It's so hard to explain the flowchart where I think that just justifies how fucked up the situation is. So there's Miss Stance, shut the fuck up, can we continue? So Jaden was going to Laguna with Nessa, Cooper, Quentin, and then apparently his manager. So I don't know who Cooper and Quentin are, don't know who their manager is, and then also Nessa's manager is going on this trip. Conveniently, Mary, who's dating Jaden, was staying home because she broke her phone. Mary and Nessa were like on a rocky road. They used to be best friends, and then some shit went down. Their friendship was just rocky. And from my research, I don't think, what the fuck's her name? So as Jaden is going to the beach, Mary breaks her phone. Okay, so Jaden, being a good boyfriend, because they're still together at this point, tells Mary, you can use my phone because I'm a caring boyfriend who loves you and wants to make sure you're safe. She's like, oh my god, thank you so much. She uses his phone. Jaden leaves to go to Laguna. He like walks out the door, turns around, walks right back into the house, and tells Mary, give me my phone back. Mary's like, why do I need to give you your phone back? He's like, because it's your fault you fucking broke it. She's like, what the fuck? I thought you just gave me your phone because you're a caring boyfriend and now you want it back? So shady. He goes on his phone, he like deletes a text. She sees it, she's like, that is so sus. I hope it's not about Nessa because Nessa's been really shady lately and they are working on a song together. So Nessa and Jaden have a song. Didn't know, and we will be looking it up and listening to it. But they're like in cahoots, already being shady because they performed on Ellen and Jimmy Kimmel, or Jimmy Fallon. Doesn't really matter, okay? We're following. His manager allegedly manipulated him into getting it back because it wasn't a good idea. We don't know why. It's shady. His next move, after telling her it's her fault she broke her phone, no, you can't use mine even though I just offered it, was to give her his iPad. So this is where we find out Mary has
his iPad.
She's like, I'm going to a
darty, which is a day party. Right.
At like some fucking darty in the Hollywood Hills, fucking iPads out, like taking pictures. That's just how I'm envisioning it. Now being sussed out because Jaden, her boyfriend, is going out to Laguna with Nessa. She's like, this is so fucking annoying. He knows that Nessa and I haven't been the best besties lately. He knows loyalty is the most important thing. And I'm listening to this and I'm like, totally agree, Mads. You are killing it. So Mads decides to get a little sneaky. Who wouldn't? He's breaking loyalty. He's talking to my ex-bestie, who now is the villain of the story. They're not good friends. She talks shit about her. So she decides to go snoop in the iPad, and she sees voice memos between Jaden and his manager. Quote,
I'm so glad you're coming. That makes me so happy. The feelings were mutual with you and Nessa. You just have to make sure you're not with Mads. You just have to break up with her. Hopefully this time you'll have another moment. And hopefully you can pursue
what you already started. So the way she paraphrased it, I want to know, is it a direct quote? Because the whole thing is just honestly like so fucking weird, like a fanfic. So, but if I was mad seeing that, my heart would like drop to the floor. So I totally get why she's tripping now. She's like, oh my god, is my boyfriend cheating on me with my ex-bestie? The thought of like someone you like with someone you don't like, but like they're both tied to you, literally my worst nightmare. So I feel for her. I'd be on that iPad freaking the fuck out, but I'd also be so fucking paranoid, clicking on the voice memos and like accidentally reading something and not being able to unread it, and then them like finding out I was like reading the text. Then we find out Jaden and Mads talk and say they have lost feelings for each other. She said, quote, I was kind of losing feelings for like a week now. We find out that they aren't vibing anymore. It's been only a week and the feelings just aren't there. I've never been in a relationship, so I'm not even one to talk, but then I feel like I am one to talk because I've observed everyone. These relationships just won't last. So that's why we can like sit back and enjoy the story. Everyone has the same fucking story from high school, okay? Mads, however, is a fucking queen. She starts preaching on the Call Her Daddy podcast saying, quote, we weren't happy, we weren't healthy. And we weren't making each other happy. You can't make another person happy if you're not happy. And yeah, I loved that quote. And it actually inspired me because it's so fucking true, which is why I'm single. The people who are always in relationships, the little relationship hoppers, those bitches don't know who they are. Two halves, you guys, do not make a whole. Gotta know who you are so that one and one make one instead of half and half. Smells like fucking ass. So 19 minutes into this Call Her Daddy podcast is the best fucking part. It's like honestly so uncomfortable, but loved it. This is after This is after, what's her name? Like, you guys, what is her name? Mary? So Mads and Jared? The fuck? Mads and Jaden talk after the iPad incident. And we find out that nothing apparently was going on between him and Nessa at the beach. Mary still just had like a bad feeling in her stomach, but she ultimately believes that Jaden did nothing sus. We all know like the 19-year-old men. I would never trust one. Not worth it for me. So I don't believe anything he's saying because these hoes just ain't fucking loyal. Can I call an 18-year-old a hoe? She's not a hoe. She is pretty, and once again, I don't know her. This is all fictional characters to me, so I'm sure that's like rude to say, but I don't know. It's supposed to be like a nicer thing. Roll it.
He did not get with Nessa. That's what he said. That's what I'm going to believe. He said he would never do that to Josh. Okay.
He would never do that to Josh.
No.
I love how he doesn't say he wouldn't do it to you.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, where even was I?
So the Call Her Daddy girl calls it like it is, unfortunately. It was hard to watch, but it was the fucking truth. She just wants to believe the other guy, which is like totally fine. And it just led in the most awkward interaction. And to that, I salute her. She's just innocent, and I feel for her. Like, it's sad. I can't relate. I really can't. I'm a homo. It just doesn't happen like that for us. So the next day is when the real drama unfolds. And this is where I was last week when I was doing the Hollywood Fix video. I saw it live. I was there. I was one of the first viewers. And I was so fucking confused. And I was like, what's going on? I'm into this. Title is Jaden Hosler and Nessa Barrett announced they are happier than ever on their first official date night. Jaden's strolling out of this restaurant in this little crop top, this little jacket with like little studs on it. It's like such a little stunner.
This is so shocking to see y'all as a new couple. How long have you guys been official now?
I don't know anything about that, but we're just trying to enjoy ourselves, you know what I mean? We're
That's so good.
Really trying to be happy.
And like the ultimate question, honestly, out of this whole story is how does the Hollywood Fix know that they're an official couple before any of us? How does the Hollywood Fix have the fucking 411? How does he know they're a couple like before fucking little Mary Lou Who with your ex's best friend and you're dating your ex's ex? Like, it's just not a good situation. And then you're fucking over your best friend. And like they went to jail together. I don't know why they went to jail. They just went to jail, and Jaden thought that just because he like went to jail for Josh, that means he can like steal his girl. The girl who he was like in love with 2 days ago, okay? Mads Lewis broke it down on Call Her Daddy telling us that Josh was definitely still liking Nastasia. Oh my god, what's her name? Natasha? Nessa! She knows that Josh is still into her, so this must hurt him even though he's totally bluffing and calling little Mads crazy. We don't like when men call girls crazy because all they're doing, and I hate this word, is gaslighting. It's just fucking hard to watch. It's really a struggle.
Is it true, guys? Anybody can say anything online nowadays, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Some of the quotes I've just gotten from them have like really given me a fucking tingle. Preaching, just like Mads Lewis preached to us earlier. So this tool barely even dumped his girlfriend. Okay, they were on the rocky road for 2 weeks, figuring out whether they even liked each other. They were like, we've been in this for probably 3 months now. Do I even like you? And are you gonna fuck my ex-best friend? Because if you are, I'll find out on your fucking iPad. And Jaden promised to little Mary that this was never gonna be a thing. And here we see it live in 4K on the Hollywood Fix's YouTube channel. He caught them, he busted their ass as a fucking couple before any of us knew. It's truly crazy. And the proof is all in the pudding because the second they get into this fucking little Uber SUV, you see them holding their hands, which has now led me to believe, yes, this is all a publicity stunt. I thought it was crazy. I was like, how does the Hollywood Fix really know where these people are? Makes no sense. This isn't good publicity. Why would they call them? And then that's when I found out that they have a fucking song. But then why would you dump someone to be in a fake relationship? To me, it doesn't work in your favor. That's like an ex-best friend. You're fucking over bro code with your friend. How is this gonna help your song? Which it will, but still, it's like not good publicity. And I'm just like, wow, people really do the most for publicity. Like, you're really gonna fuck around in like a sloppy ass relationship. Also, that guy looks like such a tool. Like, I don't even know why the bitches are flocking. So I don't really get it. So all in all, there is a lot of drama happening on the Tiki. And now the three are like the three amigos. And little Mary Lou is over here crying, loving, and happy. She's killing it. She says this on the podcast. She goes, I love God. I'm a Christian girl. Like, I love everyone. Like, they are incredible. I love them so much. When like, really, I'm just like, do you love them? Like, are we being real? Because they kind of suck. Let's end this show with a beautiful performance. What is their name? Their song is called La Di Da with Travis Barker. And I will say that they have pretty good voices. I think it's a little screamy and it's just not for me. La Di Da, bitch. Shit. But now you don't have to go watch all these videos because don't waste your time. I only talk about this on the Hi BB show when some juicy shit breaks. So don't worry, I got you. I'll always fill you in on what's happening on the Tiki because BB over here never knows what's happening on the Tiki and I don't give a shit. But it was fun to like get a little nostalgic, reminisce on my own high school days of never being in a relationship and just watching everyone break up, make up, cheat, lie. It's just a tale as old as time. I love it. Let me know if there's anything I should be reporting on because I will prepare a PowerPoint and we'll reconvene next time with some juicy hot gossip. Let me know. Give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Love you, and I'll see you next time.